All right, young warrior, today we're going to be learning how to tie a proper knot in our belt. It's very important that you treat your belt with respect and then also make it look neat when you come to class. I'd say this point, although it's not a part of actually tying a belt, I am very stern on making sure that when you bring your belt in, you aren't dragging it or lying it on the ground or leave it lying around. So people at my school, you will often find yourself doing squats if that's the case. Now that we move past that point, talking about this belt knot and how do we get here? This is what I want it to look like. I would like if it was tucked in all the way around, behind, and it came out with this sort of knot here, coming out on the edges. Now that you've seen what a proper belt tied looks like, now we're going to go through and we're actually going to do it. I'm going to unravel. So first things first, we want to start with our belt and we want to make sure that both ends are even. After that, I take it and put it in between my thumbs and my fingers. I flatten it out and I bring it to my body in the front. Now this is what we call a double wrap belt. It's long enough for me to wrap it around myself twice. We don't want to wrap it around ourselves once because then we will have a lot hanging down and it will be very uncomfortable and it's very easy to trip or hurt ourselves by stepping on it. So I want to hold it like so, thumbs up, holding it here, and I'm going to bring it to myself. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. As I turn around and I move to the back, I'm going to bring my right all the way over, and then I'm going to overlap it with my left. Right all the way over, overlap it with my left. Once I have that, I bring my left all the way around, keeping the two belts in line now. Here and here. And I'm just going to finish them by bringing them together all the way to the front, keeping that underbelt tucked there. Next, I'm going to overlap the right over both pieces of the belt. Right? It goes over and behind and through. I pull that right piece through, and now it is in my left hand. Now my new right is here. I'm going to take that and make a loop with it. Loop. I'm going to take this left piece, wrap over top, and through that loop. As I pull it tight, that should be my knot. And that is how we tie our belt. Let's go through it one more time. I take it off, or I have it here. I make sure it's not dragging across the floor and I'm playing with it because that's no good. Very disrespectful to something that you're earning. I put it so that it is in between my thumbs and my palms. I bring it to myself here. From here, I'm going to wrap the right side around all the way to the left and bring the left side over and around, keeping everything in line. Once I get here, I'm tucking. So it's nice and neat and even in line with each other. Tucking all the way to the front. Once I'm here, I'm going to bring this right over both pieces. Sometimes people will bring it under one and that's no good. I want to bring it over both. Bring it behind both. Bring that right side through. It now becomes my left. Once my left is here, I'm going to take the new right, make a loop, bring my left over and through that loop. And now there's my knot. Excellent. And that is the proper way to tie our belt. Make sure you look and practice at this video often. Therefore, you can continue to learn and grow. Thank you. Until next time, young warriors.